I know a lot of people, they take things to heart a lot. Someone says something that they may disagree with, or perhaps they take personally. And they think, there's no way I can avoid this feeling. I just have to go through it. But to them, going through that feeling is a matter of telling themselves how the other person has hurt them, that they're attacking them, and that they deserve to be a victim, or that they are a victim. And they don't realize that there is a way to just let it roll off your back. And anybody can do this. And when I mention this to people, they think, no, I'm not like that. I'm not that type of person. I can't let things go, they would say. I hold on to things. I hold grudges. But I'm here to tell you that anybody can learn how to let things go very easily. So that life isn't an obstacle course where you have to try so hard to jump over and avoid and evade every little thing that comes your way. There is a way to treat it like an ocean that you are surfing along, and that you just go with it. And no matter what happens, you adapt. So for example, if someone comes to you and they mention something about your appearance. I know a lot of people get very insecure about the way they look. Someone mentions, your hair is a mess. How could you leave your house like that? Or at least that's how you perceive it. Or you got some schmutz on your face, I mean, simple things like that you can just fix by wiping it off your face. But then you think, wow, was I like this the whole day? What if people said something? What if people thought something? Or whatever. Now, there's two of many, but I'm just going to go over two possible ways you can diverge from this situation. One is you can start to worry about, what happened? Were people looking at me? And this can be anything from like hair to your clothes, or just something that someone comments about that makes you a little insecure. Or are people looking at me? What are people thinking about me? You ask all these questions to yourself. What's going to happen? It's just too much. There's another way. You can hear these words that this person says to you. You say, all right, they noticed it. But what do I feel about that? What am I feeling? Instead of focusing on your thoughts, try to focus on your body, like what your body feels. Sometimes when someone says something that might be taken to heart, you might feel it in your heart. You might feel like a little bit of a heartbeat. Or you might feel a little tense. Feel it. Notice it. Notice those feelings. Because I've found that when you don't notice those feelings, and instead you focus on your thoughts, those feelings manifest themselves into thoughts without you even realizing it. You interpret these feelings subconsciously as some negative situation or whatever. this isn't supposed to happen, because this isn't how I normally feel. And when you feel different than you normally do, you think, this is wrong. But it's not. It's normal. There's a reason the human body does what it does. There's a reason the human body is able to do what it does. It's able to make the heart beat a certain way, or it's able to make you tense. There's a reason for that. And it's normal. So focus on these feelings. Focus on the way you feel whenever you're in a situation like this. And just say, okay, these are feelings. My heart's beating a certain way. I'm a little tense. I'm sweating, whatever. And when you notice it, you can then say, all right, what's causing this? Is it the situation that I find myself in? What about the situation? This doesn't just happen for no reason. And you can feel these feelings, these physical feelings. And you'll notice eventually they do fade away. They don't last. It never lasts. Your heart doesn't beat rapidly forever. It slows down eventually. And you feel better. So go along with it. Notice it. Let it pass. And when it passes, you think, or you realize that, I can't remember what I was thinking before. What caused those feelings? You're somehow over it. And that's what it means to let it slide off your back. Think of yourself in this world from your own perspective as always watching your back. Imagine the world as your back. Whenever you look out, you're actually looking at yourself from behind. And if you notice these feelings from your own perspective, they appear below your head. You experience things from your head. You think in your head, you see from your head, you hear from your head. And these feelings are in your body, which is below your head. So it's like a vertical perspective of the world. Now, if you let these feelings just go, without latching on to them, using your head, then they go. There's nothing for them to hold on to. They pass. And you sit there, and you notice it. You keep your head clear, because your attention is not in your head. It's in your body. It's outside of your head. And when your attention is outside of your head, you keep your head clear. There's nothing clouding it, because everything is out of it. And when you have no thoughts or mind activity, as some people call it, clouding your head, then those usual thoughts of insecurity that you might find yourself experiencing in those situations don't occur. Or at least you don't notice them. They slide with the feelings. They slide away, but they aren't incarnated as thoughts. They are simply side effects of these feelings. You might feel them as vibrations in your feet, in your legs. You might sense a ringing in your ear, for example. It's energy leaving. Bad energy you don't need anymore. Exiting your body. Because you're allowing it to. By focusing only on what needs to be focused on. By noticing the feelings in your body, you're opening a door. And you allow everything to pass through easily.